What's good, YouTube? You know what it is, man. We are out here. This is another video. Quick little recap, because I like doing recaps. I like going, yeah, it's better. Let's go over here and check on the engine real quick. What we did. Let's get a recap on that. And then we're gonna update you on the chassis. Boom. Give me 1 second. There we go. Excuse the junky garage, guys. I've been having parts coming in like crazy, but the engine is basically complete. We got an LS6 intake, which can be found on like the Z06, C5 Corvettes, maybe some other cars. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a really good flowing stock manifold. I still got to get the manifold gaskets for it. I got to get the throttle body. We got our vent here. This is off of a Corvette as well, to vent the heads, and then I think this is probably gonna go into the radiator. You know, the kind of steam ports. I think that's what they call them, steam port. So I got this off of a this is off of a Corvette. I had the truck one, but the truck one, the vent part went directly in there. We didn't need that. This intake was actually just sprayed. Bought this from a friend in my car club that I'm in. He's doing a F-body Camaro build, and he was going to use that for his engine, but he decided to go a different route. So I was like, hey, let me grab that off you. And he had got it painted and everything. Now, if I would have bought one, of course, I wouldn't have cared if it was painted, but it's painted. He didn't charge me for that. He just charged me for the price of the intake. So, hey, painted intake looks very good. Makes the engine look absolutely killer. You got a Gates water pump. This is a Corvette water pump. It's Gates. We're still missing the thermostat and the thermostat housing. Still got to get that, which is nothing. We're using the ICT billet alternator and power steering pump bracket for the high mount alternator. I think this is all Corvette stuff. This power steering pulley still needs to be pressed on. Haven't went to AutoZone to get the tool to press this on. I'm not in a rush to do it. It's not that big of a deal right now. This bracket is very nice, very high quality. Definitely, if you're doing something like this, or if you just need a new bracket system, if you're doing an LS swap or anything, you need new brackets, ICT billet is the way to go, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that, but zoom in on that. ICT billet, go to ictbillet.com, check those guys out. They did not pay me to say that. I just want to really touch on how great of quality this is, and the instructions are very clear, and I mean, it looks good, it fits perfectly, not an issue. It can make sure you get your idler pulley with it. I got a Corvette power steering pump under there stock, the reservoir, the tubing, it just fits great. And then here's the really beautiful part about this bracket. If you guys didn't know, but this is the truck alternator that came with this engine. So I got this engine out of a Tahoe, and this is the alternator that was there. Now I cleaned it up, make it look a little, better than what it was looking. It wouldn't look bad anyway. I think it was kind of recently replaced before the guy wrecked the truck. But the beauty of this bracket is that you see these two extra holes up here that allows you to run more than just one type of alternator. So this is the truck alternator. I could go with the Camaro alternator, a Corvette alternator, of course, a multitude of different GM alternators, except the CTS-V. So I'm guessing that's a little bit different. It won't fit, but that's a truck alternator right now. So, and of course, that is the Corvette balancer. That's a C6 balancer. And yeah, so this is all Corvette spacing. And the idea is that this presses the accessories closer to the block, which is going to give me optimal room at the front of the car, which is what we want. And of course, I got the truck coils up there. We're going to run them and see if they work out. And hopefully all those work. They should, but if they don't, we'll just swap them out. We're running truck coils, get some plugs, some wires. Yeah, I still gotta get some manifolds. You guys saw the oil pan, I'm sure. Hope you saw it. That's a Jegs oil pan. And speaking of Jegs, there's a link in the description below if you want to help support the channel, help this build go by a little bit quicker. Go down there and grab you something. Like I said, this is an absolutely high quality oil pan, man. It's gonna fit in the chassis just great. It's gonna clear the subframe, and it shouldn't hit the ground, even though my car is very low. But Jake's got plenty of stuff. I mean, just everything. Anything you need for your car when it comes to maintenance, performance, modifications, whatever. Check out Jake's. Check out the link in the description. Pick up something through that link. They're always running sales, man. You know, they're always taking shipping off or taking $50 off $200. And the list goes on. Just go check the link, guys. Buy you something through the link. So as you can see, the engine, the VG is out. We got the VG out, and it is for sale if anybody's interested in it. It's dirty as oh hell, and I probably ain't gonna clean it, but hey, it's for sale. It was running when I pulled it. There you go. But yeah, I pulled it yesterday. So the only thing we're gonna be keeping from this engine is the transmission. So we're not keeping anything from the engine. But we're gonna be using the transmission. We're gonna get the G-Force adapter plate to mate to that transmission. Unless of course somebody like LOJ or somebody, you know, hook a boy with a discount. I ain't spending no grand on no plate. But anyway, yeah, we're probably gonna go with the G-Force. I think it's G-Force crossmembers.com, whatever. Their adapter plate to hook this transmission up to the engine. First things first though, Camaro's sitting outside and I do not approve. That needs to get back inside. So in order to be able to do that, we gotta get this engine out of the way. So I'm thinking I'm gonna lay it down over here with the transmission, and then in a later episode, we'll take the transmission off and prepare it to be mated to the LS over there. Crazy how the right equipment, guys. This is a jank ass engine horse, man. That a dude left over my house a couple years ago when I was originally putting this engine in. And he didn't finish the job and he left this. He didn't show up anymore. So I got this jank ass engine horse. It works, just it's missing a wheel on one end, which is making this more difficult than it should be. That took entirely too long. Okay, so yeah, so I'm kind of tired, and now the idea of getting under here, jacking this thing up, get jack stands and stuff is daunting. But we'll see. And I gotta get stuff from up under there, and it's just looks like a crime scene over there. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man.
1 week later.
Alright guys, it's day 2. You probably can't see me. Oh well, I let the garage up. Day 2, got the engine out on last little scene. This is actually a week later, so it's the following Saturday, or the following Sunday. Yeah, no, it's Saturday, but it's a week later, basically. So we're gonna work on getting this car out into the driveway so we can clean up the engine bay and get this gear oil up off the floor, because woo, it stank. It stinks so bad in here. I mean, it's stinky. It stinks, really. Gear oil stank, man. It stank, bruh. All right, let's get this out. All right, we got it down. Now let's get it out. I need my keys. All right, let's give it another go. Can't stop it, but I said it. Alright guys, so I'm about to run to the store, get some more powder to put down right there, and let's get a cold start. My neighbors like me. Catch you guys at the store. Alright guys, we got our bag of powdery white substance. Let's get, oh, you can't see anything, can you? Let's get back to the house. Alright guys, we got the stuff, took 2 bags. So I'm gonna let it absorb and sit there for a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and pressure wash the engine bay. Let's get started on that. Alright guys, I didn't film any of it because I don't know why I didn't. I gotta get better about that, but anyway, we got the powder up. I hit the floor with a pressure washer to kind of kick some of it out. Still looks bad, but it's not greasy. I sprayed some Simple Green and some other stuff to kind of get the smell out. Hopefully that does something. We got some rust to clean up, particularly over there by where the battery was. The frame rail there. This side here is actually not that bad. A little bit of stuff. We can hit it with the brush, the brass brush or something. And then we're gonna spray it. But we gotta get this engine harness out, as well as some of the AC components. I plan on keeping AC, but I'm not going to be able to use the stock compressor, so having the lines run from here all the way down to the other side is kind of, you know, unnecessary now. So we're going to remove the AC lines, the stock AC lines, because we'll probably end up getting custom ones made when I decide to run AC. That'll be another project. We're gonna do a mild tuck on the engine bay. Alright guys, so like the next day. This light it's crazy, but we sprayed the engine bay down. I put some rust reformer or whatever you call that stuff on there, on some of the rust areas. There's going to be a lot of cleaning up and tidying up, but the idea is to get the rest of these wires out. Got the AC lines unhooked. Just, you know, get it cleaned up, put some sandable filler primer on there, all that stuff, and buy more parts. Just get it ready to take the engine. So that's essentially what it is, guys. So if you like this upload, you know what to do. Like the video, you know, hit the thumbs up. Turn the notifications on if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, what you doing? Subscribe to the channel, man. We got a lot more coming. I'm finna just hit this build hard, man. I'm trying to be done by May. Sometime in May, that's my goal. That's my goal. I wanna be done sometime in May, or at least have everything in place by May to where we're getting ready to get it started and wired up and everything. But my goal is May, sometime in May to get it done. So if you like this video series, guys, let me know. The likes really do help. And drop a comment, man. If you got any suggestions, any tips, I always say that, but I really mean it. I do look at the comments. I do look at them. I appreciate them. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Make sure you come back, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I get at you later.